everybody, this is Kathleen from Apricot Tree Planting, and I am with you today with a new releases video. It's been a little while since I did one, so I have like six kits to show you, and I feel like it's not official until I show you, even if they are already up in the shop. I feel like a bad mom sending them out into the world without an introduction or help in life skills or something if I don't do a new releases video for them. So let me just jump right into this. I'm going to tell you, I am so excited that it's fall because I love the fall color palette even more than I love summer. So I love summer. Summer's great, but I really love fall. It is just the prettiest. So my first one I want to show you is this guy. This is sunflowers, and it is really fun because it creates this really cool panoramic scene if you put them all together. So that was my first time to do that, and it actually goes clear across. So you've got 7 of them to create this really cool scene. And then our quote boxes, I want to be like a sunflower so that even on the darkest days, I will stand tall and find the light. And then we've got scallop boxes for the quarter boxes, and then you have your really pretty half boxes there. And this is the Happy Planner version, but all of these kits come in Happy Planner Classic, Big, Mini, Teacher Edition, and Erin Condren. So you can find those on the shop. I just print the Happy Planner for this purpose because I know it's usually the one that I will use first. And then I work on stocking up a couple of each version in the shop. They also come in matte removable, which is what these are printed on, matte premium, and glossy. So you have lots of choices for your planners there. So, and then these are the full boxes, full box checklists, and then these are the flags. So what I love about putting the flags and the full boxes in is that when you've got an option, because not everybody likes one or the other, but 2, you have the option then to really stretch it out over multiple weeks. And then this beautiful bottom washi is stunning in the Erin Condren, where you just have more space to work with it. And then you've got more of the quarter boxes, again in this really pretty watercolor, which I love that kind of mottled effect. And you got some habit trackers and some little detailed icons there, and little flags. And then we get into the little round icons, some 3 check boxes, your washi strips, and then some of the deco, some little cancel strips. You get 2 long flags, which work out really cute with the weekend banners if you like to do kind of the flag ones. And then you've got the headers, and then these guys work great for writing down, say, your work schedule or your meal planning or what have you. I really like these in the sidebar. And then lots of little deco and some little wordy scripty guys. Me time and planning time on this one. Kind of starting to standardize these, that I have the same ones, and you'll see that in some subsequent kits that I'm going to show you. Some, I think there's about 6 of them now. And then for an add-on, you can get the littles page or the date covers or the time diamonds, which I don't know if everybody uses time diamonds, but they're kind of nice for popping off things that have an actual time to them, say like a dentist appointment, doctor's appointment, things where you need to be very sure about the time. So that is the sunflowers. Here is how it looked when I did it. I did this as a plan with me, so I'll link that below. Let me zoom out a little so that you can see this guy. And I thought it worked out really cute. I liked using the flags on this one because this is you know, altogether quite a lot. But that's just me and my desire for white space. Here's how it looked when I did it as a mock-up. This is what I do when I'm testing it out, seeing how it looks together. And sometimes I make some changes and sometimes I do not. But this is what it looks like with all the check boxes. And usually I don't do big check boxes on Saturday and Sunday personally. So there you go. That's the sunflowers. Summer sunflowers is what that one's called. So now I want to show you guys back to school, which is this week here. Back to school is actually Thursday for my daughter and Wednesday for most of the kids in our area. And it's actually my birthday this week, and we have a family wedding this week, so I did not use this kit this week. So hard to believe, but I think it is really, really cute. The quarter boxes on this one, at least some of them, are these cute little pencils. You end up with 8 of those. I don't know if you could see, but they're pointy. So they are really, really cute. And I'll show you a sheet of just the pencils later too. And then here's your other sheet of full boxes and half boxes. And then I think the flags are really darling in this filler paper design. And then you've got your bottom washi, which looks like a chalkboard. And then you've got these really cute full boxes, full box checklists that have this cute apple design behind them. More of the pencils, because you just can't have enough pencils when it's back to school. Really cute weekend banner with the ruler and a little bit of deco here. You've got your icons and such. Headers and deco. Your little weekly tracker thingy. And I didn't print up the littles on this, but there are littles date covers and time diamonds that go with this kit. I'll show them to you here in the mock-up. Here we go. So in the mock-up you can see here are the headers. I don't think I used any time diamonds on it. But, oh, yeah, I wanted to show you on this page. There's planning time, fill out all the forms, back to school shopping, me time, and this big first day of school one. I really like the deco in this one. So, there you go. And the quote box is, today is a good day to learn something new. Okie dokie. Now this next one is a big departure for me. Big. And it is a black and white kit. My daughter is in marching band. This is her 3rd year. She's a junior and she is one of the drum majors. And I'm getting her into the planning stuff. I got her a recollections planner and she said, okay, Mom, this one you can make a bunch of. She doesn't want any of the cute, colorful ones. She only wants this one. So, I think it's really interesting. I don't know if I'll use it myself, but it does say Marching Band is Life. And then we just have all these really fun musical symbols in it. And so these quarter boxes here are not cut to this shape. They are actually cut in a rounded triangle, but you'll see when I show you the mock-up that it looks pretty cool. So it's just a really graphic design for me, but I think the fun of this is because it is in black and white, you can add your school colors in washi or colored pencils, or you know, a colored pencil over this would look really kind of cool because it's a gradient behind it. Same thing with these. This is just a gradient. Gives it kind of that shimmery metal look to it though. And then here are your full boxes. Full box checklist, I should say. And then your 3 checklists. washi strips, weekend banners, fairly simple. And then you've got this fun deco at the bottom here that really looks great on the page. So I'm going to show you the mock-up here in just a second. Here are date covers, and here are time diamonds, and your littles. Like I said, really, really different for me. Quite the departure, but it looks very cool made up. There you go. Now, to me, this does not scream marching band, but it does scream music. And so I think it will work really well for any music lover. And the black and white is just kind of edgy. For me, this is really edgy, so there you go. Alrighty. Now we're moving into the fall kits. And the fall kits are kind of cool because they really would work all together very well, especially if you wanted to stretch these out, say, over 6 weeks of fall, you know, all of September into October. I just think it would work really well. So there's 3 kits. There's apples, leaves, and pumpkins. This is the apples. I have one of these missing here, and I'll show you why in just a second. But if you order it, it'll be there. The saying on it is, I loved autumn, the season of the year that God seemed to have put there just for the beauty of it. And Lee Maynard said that, and I absolutely agree. Everything's dying, but it's gorgeous dying. So anyhow, so these are kind of really cute little quarter boxes that are really detailed, and they do kind of hang over the edge a little. You're kind of breaking that grid, breaking the box just a bit on these, but I think it looks really nice, and I'll show you in the mock-up what I mean. And then here's your second sheet of full boxes, and then you have this really pretty bottom washi and these really sweet colorful flags. And then this beautiful green. I didn't want this to be too Christmassy, as in too much red and green. So I did kind of err on the side of green, I think. But I think it's really, really pretty. Although I just made a liar out of myself with this page, because this is all red and green. But anyhow, tried to balance it with more green than red. Really like this little weekend banner. I think it's really cute. And then you got lots of deco here and this really fun little, swirly bit that's just really cute. And this is where I kind of standardize this. So you have planning time, family time, church, me time, and date night for your little scripty icons. And then we've got our littles, our date diamonds. Not date diamonds, time diamonds. We've got our covers. And there are our littles. So let me show you this one in a mock-up. Now, I did make some changes to this guy. So again, the mock-ups are my testing pages. So at first, I had these more scrunched in, so that they fit the box a little, the little edges did. But then I went through and I just went ahead and stretched them out, because I think that, for one, I like the space to write. So the fact that it kind of goes over into the other one, I think is kind of cute. And I love it when people like shave an edge off if they want to, you know, like with the circles and stuff. So you could always do that if you don't want it to hang over into the other box. But I think it looks really, really sweet. I like the overall color scheme very much. It does say to me fall, but kind of in a crisp, bright way, whereas the others are a little more of a muted palette. But I think it's really, really cute. So I hope you do too. We have an apple butter festival in our little tiny town. And I think that's going to be a really fun one for that week. Okay, next one I want to show you is the leaves. The leaves are really, really cute. And again, this is just a little more soft palette, I think. It's got more of your mustards and your olivey greens, but it still has this little bit of orange in it that makes it really sweet. It says, autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. And Albert Camus said that. I really have fun looking for these quotes. And here you go. Got some browns in there. Just some, I love this plaid. And I love all these little leaves. There's lots of deco in this one. A little bit of acorns with the oak leaves. Really pretty bottom washi. This is when I wish that there were more bottom washi in the Happy Planner, because I really love this. And then the full check boxes I think are very pretty, and they have just a little hint of blue. So it kind of breaks it up just a little bit, but it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Your quarter boxes here just all have some really nice pattern to it. Oh, and I forgot to show you these little guys. These little quarter boxes here pop off, and they've got the little flowers in the corner. They look really sweet. And then there's your really pretty weekend banner. Lots of detail with it as well. I really enjoy making these intricate ones. And got some cattails and your washi strips. Lots of deco. And I think this is really pretty as well. And then you've got your time diamonds, your date covers, and your littles. So let me show you that one in a mock-up. There we go. Really, really pretty. And there we go. That is, I think I called it Fall Leaves. I'm super descriptive and cute with my kit names, right? Not really. Okay. And then let's zoom in on this. This one is pumpkins, and I love pumpkins. I think everybody loves pumpkins. Maybe not. Maybe not pumpkin flavored things, but pumpkin decor things. Oh. So I used the same cute little quarter boxes here in this kit, and some of the same leaves. You'll see those again, which is kind of fun because it really does tie the two kits together. So you could definitely interchange these as you wanted if you got both kits, and lets you stretch them out again. It's pumpkin time. That's our quote for this one. But just darling, darling, darling. And I did a fun little plaid here for the flags. And I love this bottom washi again. Just really cute. But if you want to see the Erin Condren ones, just run over to the shop. You can see them really well. They show more of the pumpkin. But I like the wood grain in the background. It just feels like fall. And I did the wood grain here again. I just think that looks really nice. More of your quarter boxes. And icons. Cute little weekend banner. I like bunting. I think bunting is fun. And then more of your headers. Just lots of fun deco. This is super, super detailed, this little pumpkin. So be really careful when you get him because he will want to tear on you. But he can lift, I promise. But he's got these sweet little swirlies all around. And then you've got your time diamonds, your headers, and your littles. So here's what he looks like. I didn't put the headers on. I didn't do the date covers on this, but just an overview of what he will look like in your planner. But super, super cute. Really fun because you can use this, you know, anytime in September, anytime in October, anytime in November. It's not specific to a holiday. So that's what I like about the apples, the leaves, and the pumpkins. They are just fall general. Alrighty. Now the last one of these, I'm going to show you. Got this a little out of order. Okay, I'm missing it. Okay, hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, just losing my mind. I already showed you the apples, but this is the apples in the teacher version. And I'm going to do a plan with me with this. But I just wanted to kind of give you a quickie on what the teacher versions look like, because I wanted to stress that these are functional. Teachers have to use their planners to write down lots of things, and so doing a ton of deco doesn't really make sense for them. But I have a niece and a sister-in-law who are teachers. I'm sorry, I don't have these in order. So let me show you real quick. On the first 3 pages of the teacher versions, I have kind of the patterned boxes, but always with an opaque box over it so that they can be written on. I also have just kind of generic things that would maybe go within the box. You know, if you're teaching math that day and you've got a test, you can just pop down this test or quiz or review. Or these guys are more for your specials hour. If you know your kids are at gym. STEM is something we do here in Ohio. I don't know if it applies everywhere else, but it's science, technology, engineering, and math. So they get to do some really fun projects in STEM. Band, library, Spanish, all that good stuff. You usually have a lunch period and a recess period, or maybe you want to use those for when you have lunch duty or recess duty. Computer art and music, again, we're part of that specials period. And more of the pattern with the opaque. So then we go from that to taking these same colors and just putting a completely white box on them. And it, you know, keeps with your theme, but gives you, you know, even more readability and some variance. Just some little quarter boxes to write down special things that you might have going on during that hour. Some little wider ones too. And then there are 2 sheets like this where it's still the same color palette, but instead of this being completely white, then it's just a play with the opacity. So what you end up with, instead of just everything being pattern on pattern on pattern, which is kind of like what I love to do with my planner, with my personal planner, this gives you a little more space for your eye to rest and a little more readability. So on the teacher kits, there are these sidebars. They kind of have a large date area, and then so what you've got here is 1 through 12 5 times, so that means that you've got the month 5 times, right? And then you've got 1 through 31 here, so you have the date. So if you're in the month of February, you've got 5 2s to work with, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if that's your week. So that's why there's so many numbers there. But it's cool because then you've got lots of extras that you can work with later on different kits if you like. And then these guys just say subject, subject. So they are completely customizable. And so the reason I just put subject in there was to denote that hey, let me know what you want. So there's 14 of them because the teacher planner has 7 subjects across the top. And so you can do 2 sets if you like, or if you want to mix it up, you can do, 1 to 14, however you want it to be. So that is a teacher kit, and I'm going to do a plan with me with this, showing how you can use this over several weeks and get a lot of, punch and color and interest to your planner without having to buy a kit every week, because that can be a lot. But you don't have to live with just a, boring kit. And then I want to show you these real quick for my LDS friends. I've redone the family kit. And so we have the Relief Society activities a little different. The temple days are a little different. Cute little trunk or treat, he's different. The camp out's different. I took off the special Sundays and stuff and just put down visiting teaching ones, and these are cute because they are shaped, as are the cute little date nights, because we know that date night is really important. And there are church and special Sundays as a separate sheet now in the shop. And then these are the cute little pencils. Just a whole sheet of pencils. So these would be great for homework, assignments, project assignments, whatever you want to use. I mean, some folks don't have their kiddos in every single day. You might want to just mark what days are school if you've got like a preschooler who only attends a couple of days a week. So those are in the shop as well. And, oh, and I should have showed you this when I was talking about the teacher one. So this is what a teacher planner, ooh, gotta zoom out, it's big, but kind of what a layout might look like. If you're teaching math, you might have a new unit on Tuesday, a review on Thursday, and a quiz on Friday. So that's what those little stickers would be for. I marked this one as being the specials period, the second period. So music, art, STEM, computer, all of that, on which days they fell. But anyway, it just kind of gives you an idea of just how decorated it would be with one kit just put on the whole thing. And then, like I said, look for another video if you're interested in this type of planner, and how the layout might work for you if you're a teacher. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you'll go over to Apricot Tree Planning in Etsy and take a look. There is a sale going on the summer things, kind of clearing out what I already have in stock. So it's not all the things all the time, but it is what I can shoot out to you super fast. So everybody, you'll see the sale prices come Tuesday when Etsy finishes with their what they've been doing with the sales type portion of their platform. And I think it's going to be good. One thing I've been thinking about, and feel free to contact me or make a comment here, I've been thinking about creating bundles, say like the apples, leaves, and pumpkins as one bundle. You get all 3 kits, but at a slight discount. If that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know. I'm also thinking about that for the holidays, making a holiday bundle of, say, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, or maybe just Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and leaving Halloween out of it since it's kind of separated from those others. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm getting very excited to get working on Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope that back to school goes really smoothly for you and your families. And I hope to see you back here on my YouTube channel really soon with some fun Plan With Me's. Take care, guys. Bye.